Okay, so Professor Jim Schultz here from my Finance 680 class. As promised, I wanted to go ahead and go through at least one of your homework problems from Chapter 7. I will certainly be getting up a lot more problems, but my Finance 512 class has their midterm coming up this Monday, and so I'm kind of allocating more of my resources to getting them ready for that midterm. Since we're still a few weeks away, I've waited a little bit longer to get the first video up, but I wanted to go ahead and go through this video. So it's a pretty simple problem, but I thought this would be a good choice because you do not have the solutions for this yet, and it will illustrate one key important point that we haven't gone through in class. So number 23 from Chapter 7, I will, of course, get this online probably sometime tomorrow, that's Tuesday, February 26th. So this problem gives you a bond quotation, and it basically asks you to fill in some of the missing information. Two pieces. It's asking you for the current yield, and it's asking you for the yield to maturity. Now you can find them in either order. I did the current yield here first. You don't necessarily have to do it that way, but the crux of the whole problem is understanding that in the quotation box it says that the last price was 108. That's actually an 8. Was 108.96. So what does that mean? Okay, this is the key thing that we didn't talk about in class that you're definitely going to want to have a handle on. Most bonds are quoted as a percentage of par. So that is not a dollar number. That is 108.96% times 1,000, which gets you to your dollar number, which is 1089.60. So this would have a dollar sign in front of it. Excuse me. So once we get the price, the rest of the problem just kind of flows off pretty nicely, right? The coupon, it says, is 7.2. That's obviously a percent. We would assume it's paid semi-annually, even though it doesn't say. That is the assumption that we work off of. But in the current yield equation, it's actually the annual coupon divided by the current price. So annual coupon divided by price gives you 6.61%. So there's your current yield. And then if you scroll down a little bit, to find the YTM, you simply insert your time value money keys, of course remembering your signs. This is negative, positive, positive, and I've inserted the price, the par value. As you see, I've worked this as a semi-annual coupon payment because I was not told that it was annual, so this is the assumption that I'll be using, a semi-annual payment frequency. And so your payment is 36, your AN is 28, because the current date is April 15th, 2009, and the quote tells me it matures April 15th, 2023, so that is a clean 14-year time window, which gives you 28 6-month periods. And so you crank that out, you get 3.115. That's obviously a semi-annual number, so you multiply that guy by 2, and you get 6.23%. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys, and this is how you solve number 23 from Chapter 7.